So hello guys, you are welcome to today's video. Now in this video we're going to be talking about this AI tool from AppSumo called AIWriteBook. Now this is one of the most powerful AI tools that I've seen. Alright, I've used other AI tools to write books, but this is highly comprehensive. It says turn book ideas into voice matched chapters, professional covers, and KDP ready files for fiction and non-fiction. So I'll leave the link in the video description, so that you can get a purchase from AppSumo. All right, but before we continue, there are some things that you need to know about this book. So first of all, we're just going to go straight to the pricing plans so that you know exactly what you are getting into. It has different license tier. So for tier 1 is $79, tier 2 is $159, and tier 3 is $390. Now, depending on the plan you have, the tier 1, you have about 500 credits per month. And then for tier 2, you have 1000 credits per month. And also for tier 3, you have 2500 credits per month. All right, so if you go look at when you look at the audiobook generation, for tier 1, you see you don't have any credits for that. But for tier 2, you do have credits. And then for tier 3, you also have credits. And then the author page also for tier 1, there are no credits. Tier 2, credits are available. And then for tier 3, credits are available. So what I usually advise is that if you're just going to get started, to get something good out of this, I would advise you go with either tier 2 or tier 3 so that you can have access to most of the things that you want to use. All right, now if you go down to the author page, most of them are not on tier 1. All right, so just go with the get started with tier 2 or tier 3. So you see a whole lot of, we have chapter AI chat assistants, they are available for the whole tiers. Grammar and style check available for the whole tier. AI illustration generation, all right, they are all available. KDP export and metadata tool, they are available for the 3 plans. So just go with the second plan. If you have the money, just go with the third plan so that you have access to a whole lot of things, to create a professional, book for your Amazon Kindle publishing. Okay, so let me go straight now, show you how to get started with this AI book. Okay, it says write and publish a book on KDP in hours with AI. All right, so say turn your ideas into finished books up to 500 pages with custom outlines, characters, professional covers, illustrations, audiobook narration, and ready to publish EPUB or print ready PDF. Start with or without a draft. So you see there's a whole lot this AI can do. And then when you come down to the authors, you find out that this is what it does. We have book tools. The book tools are AI content detector. So it's able to detect AI text humanizer. All right. So when it writes for you, it's also going to help you to detect this AI to make sure that everything is humanized. And then we also have the KDP publishing, translate book, keyword research, competition analyzer, royalty calculator, plug generator, niche finder, trend spotter, category finder, author bio, A plus content, a whole lot of them, copyright page. And then it also has the book planning, which is book ideas, novel idea maker, title generator, it does a whole lot of things. So you see it also has writing assistance, novel maker, story starter, writing prompt, character creator, a whole lot of that. So you just see, I can't really go, through all of them, but we're just going to get started now so that you know exactly how to use this AI tool. And then if you also go to the blog, how to write a book, complete guide for first time authors, all right? Overcome writers block, self-publish on Amazon, all right? Create a book outline. So in order to get started, we're just going to click on dashboard. Okay, now this is the home page. The next thing we're going to do now, we'll just go straight to the point. Now here, set up your author page. So configure your author, but you can actually do that later. I'm just going to click on create new ebook. or new book. Now it's a create your book. There's the part for fiction, where we have the novels, short stories, and creative narratives with characters and plot. And then we also have the non-fiction, which is educational books with citations, reference materials, learning, and expertise. And then we also have the visual book, where we have the books where pages consist mostly of images, all right? Illustrations and text embedded into images. So the one we are going to go for now, we'll go for the non-fiction. You can go with whichever one you want to, but I'm going to go with the non-fiction. And when you click on it, it's going to take you straight to the next page. So is this book a continuation of a series? All right, if you've written previous books in this series, we can analyze them to maintain consistency in your new book. So that means if you've already written a particular book before concerning, in this series, they can actually use that, analyze it, and also help to improve the next book. All right, so you can say, no, this is a standalone book. Start fresh without any series context. Yes, this continues a series, so you can upload previous books to maintain character, plot, and word consistency. So we are going with no, this is a standalone book, or you are writing a fresh book. So you just click on that, and then it's going to take you to the next book. All right, say create your book. It said, do you have a draft to import? All right, you can import an existing manuscript or start afresh. So if you already have a draft, that you can use for this, you can just, click on yes, I have a draft, import your existing book, outline or notes, and then you continue from there. But we are going to build your non-fiction book step by step with AI assistance, which is from the scratch. So I'll click on no, create from scratch. Now here it says, what is your book about? Describe your book in a few sentences. This guides everything the AI writes next. So if you already have your title, something you want to talk about, what your book is all about, you're just going to write it here, you paste it there, and then you click on next. All right, or you can just use AI to do everything for you. All right, so I'm just going to, for now, if you have your own book, just write the description there and then you continue. So me, I'm going to click on generate with AI. So I want to show you how powerful this AI write book is. Now the AI has generated this for us, the description of our book. It said this book examines the economic and environmental factors driving municipal water scarcity across North American cities. It explains why traditional infrastructure models fail to address modern consumption patterns and shifting climate realities. Readers will learn the closed-loop urban watershed model, a framework that integrates localized wastewater recycling with decentralized stormwater and capture across 7 key stages of urban planning. The text provides actionable strategies for civil engineers and city planners to implement resilient, cost-effective municipal water systems. So this is what our book is all about. The AI has given us, and this is about 586 characters. So we have about 10,000 characters. So I'm going to click on. You see, you can record your idea, or you just click on next. So I'm going to click on next. Okay, so it's crafting your book. So it has done that in seconds. That's about a second. Now it says book basis. Tell us about your book. This information helps AI generate better content tailored to your story. All right, so we have the book description, a brief summary of what you want to explain in the story. So these guys all AI generation. So you say this book examines the economic and environmental factors from what we already have before. So this is the description. Now, the AI has given us the book title, The Closed Loop Watershed, Designing Resilient Municipal Water Infrastructure. So this is the title it has given us. And then the author name. All right, your author name, you should write it here. All right, so that is my name there. All right. And then we also have the language. You can select whichever language, but by default, I'm leaving it in United States. Now they also have the genre. All right, select up to 4 genres that best describe your book. So automatically, this AI has generator some genres for us. So you can add your own genre there if you have it. Maybe you already have your own. Just click on add and then you add it there. So it has given us some genres: education and academic, science and technology. And then from the subgenre also we'll have the environmental studies, environmental science, engineering, climate science, just name them. So it has given us this. So I'm going to click on next step so that it can proceed to the next phase. Crafting your book. All right. So it's in progress. Okay. So it has actually done that. So I'm going to click now. When you go down, say book details. Now I say these details shape how AI writes your nonfiction. Click generate all details or customize each feed. So you can decide to customize, or you can even regenerate. If you read it, maybe you find that this is not what you want, you can also regenerate it. Then your target audience, who is this book for? The AI will adjust vocabulary, complexity, and examples accordingly. So you see what this AI does. It can help to readjust, things. Civil and environmental engineers, municipal water resource managers, and so on and so forth. It's telling you who it is for. Then the tone, all right, the voice and emotional approach of your writing. So it has selected the tone, suitable for this book: authoritative, practical, analytical, evidence-based, expert. And then the content structure also, it has also given us the content structure, how your content will be organized and presented. This is how your content will be organized. We have the case study based, research backed, problem solution, framework based, academic. And then we also have the content techniques. So you see how powerful this AI is doing literally everything for us. Things that you're supposed to do manually, but and there are some books that you will use. There are some AI tools that can't even do this. You will have to bring in different AI tools to do this, but this is called all in one. Right? This is unlike what I've ever seen. So we have the research citations, key takeaways, case studies, step by step, statistics and data, diagrams and visuals. So everything is there. You say now your writing style, provide a sample of your writing. Let's say 6 to 10 paragraphs to help AI match your unique style. Now, if you have your own writing style, you can decide to put it here. But I don't think this is actually very, very important. If you don't have it, don't worry, AI is going to do everything for you. You don't even need to do that. It's going to do everything for you. So we also have the references, upload research materials, notes, or sources to inform your book content. So you can decide to upload some of your reference materials if you have them there. But for this one, your writing style, I don't think that's really that important. You can just click on next step and it's going to continue generating, what you want. All right, crafting your book structure. Okay, now it has actually done that and crafted that. Now we are now in the structure right now. Okay, so you can regenerate structure if you want to. Now the book structure, choose how your book and chapters will be organized. All right, this structure will guide the AI when generating your outline. Okay, so we have the engineering pipeline architecture, a systematic engineering approach moving from foundational vulnerabilities in linear system through closed loop engineering design to full municipal implementation. So you can see that then the chapter, now look at the chapter, you say chapter 1 to 2, foundations and system failure, the closed loop framework, 7 stage implementation. Okay, then was okay, these are some of the things. It has different chapters and all problem solution, urban scale model. So you see the different chapters it has given us theory to feed engineering. So we are going with engineering pipeline architecture. So you can choose whichever one that you want to choose. You can choose this. You can actually choose it. Just read to see the one that best fits what you need. So let me just go, for the sake of this story, I'm going to go with the first one. Okay, we also have the engineering framework and implementation. It has chosen this for us automatically. So look around and see the one that fits you. And then add chapter variations. All right, so I'm going to click on next. All right, it's generating the book outline. This is what it's doing for us now. Okay, so everything is be generated. You can, like I said, you can also, these are the outline. Now we are going to the chapters now. So it's the book outline, the closed loop watershed, designing resilient, municipal water infrastructure. This one has about 10 chapters. All right, so you can actually read. Remember, when you whatever thing you do, you always make sure you read. And to edit, you just click on that pencil. You click on that, then you'll be able to edit. Okay. Then after editing, you'll come down. There's a place where you click on it, and then it goes back. Then you add new chapter here if you want to, and then here the breakdown of the linear pipeline. So you see some of the chapter, the breakdown of the linear pipeline. You can always edit. If you want to edit your title, you just click on the pencil. So these are the pencil that you use. You click on those pencil to edit. All right. Then target was 3,200 chapter outline. So you always make sure to check your work before you do anything. Then chapter metadata. All right. So look at the way it has written this whole thing, for us. And also from where we have here, let's assume you are local. You can where we have the urban hydroclimatic vulnerabilities. You can click here. You can even refresh if you are not okay with it. All right, when you click on refresh, and then it's gonna bring up new ones to you. Now this is where you can refresh it. This is the refresh button. And when you refresh that, it's gonna bring up new stuff. So you just click on generate, see it's gonna refresh, and everything's gonna change, maybe to a better one. So that's what the AI does. Okay, chapter generated successfully. All right, so that is what I'm talking about. You can always make a whole lot of changes, with this. And if you don't want some of them, you can delete some of them. Okay, so after that, we're just going to click on the next step. Okay, now I said the breakdown of the linear. So we are in the chapters right now. Here is a no contest here. Generate this chapter with AI or start writing manually. So if you want to write manually, if you have the time, you can do that. All right, then we have the models that can do this. We have Gemini, so you will need 50 credits for the chapter, and then we also have Claude, 30 credits chapter. All right, they said best write prose quality. All right, best quality follows instructions well. So Gemini is great, but personally, I just like to use Claude. You know, Claude actually, I think it writes better than Gemini. So we have these three lines here. These are the chapters, and this is where you can also upload an image. You can come down to this particular place, upload an image. All right, if you want to upload an image, this is where it is. You go there to upload an image, click on upload your image if you want to do that there. So I'm not doing that for now. So we are going with Claude, but it also gave us an option. Let's just go with Gemini for now. All right, if you want to do like a read job, just go with Claude. So I'm going to click on generate chapter. All right, if you want to type manually, if you have the time, then you can do that. So it is actually generating everything. Okay. Okay, so everything has been generated. All right. So here, if you want to go to the next chapter, you can go to the next chapter. And also, when you read, you can also see the breakdown of the linear. All right. Then after that, you're going to click on next chapter. Okay, for this particular one now, it's asking to upgrade to, the next one. Say upgrade to write all chapters. You've written your first free chapter. Now unlock the full power of AI book. So now you see how powerful this AI is. All right, so I'm not going to continue from there. So in order for me to be able to continue this, because you will need the metadata publish and do some other things. All right, so it's very, very straightforward. Then you have to upgrade in order to be able to complete your project. So this AI is 5-star rating. I give it 5-star rating. It's perfect and it's great. So if you found this video helpful, like this video, share, subscribe, and use the link in the video description to make a one-time purchase, maybe tier 2 or tier 3. Okay, thank you and subscribe to this channel. I will see you again in the next video.